Oh my God, it's totally recording. It like worked and stuff. Okay. And then I come over here and I have my video up, but it looks like it has about a 1 second lag on it while recording. It was working fine while not recording. We'll give it a try. I can just turn it off if it sucks, or if it slows us down anywhere. Okay. Cough drops. This would be a cough drop day. All right. So, Jimmy did have YouTube sum up the last video for us, but before we do that, let's have Lynn tell us what happened, and then we'll compare it to what Gemini says happened.
Okay, I am pulling it up.
Just out of curiosity,
I pull up my notes.
We'll share with the one person who watches this later. Hi, me. How cool Gemini works for summarizing a video.
Okay. Come on, M&M notes. All right. This is what I wrote down. Okay. There are 3 different vampires that exist. Oh, that we were trying. Okay, let me go back up. We were trying to figure out if
Sophia
name
or Sophie or something like that.
Sophia was a vampire. Or we pretty much figured that she is based on what Draknar had shared, but he explained that there were 3 different vampires that exist. Most likely, if she is one, she would be a sword and scepter.
Cut out.
Which is like human, okay, or they were like human nobles, similar to that status. In my back, okay. They support each other academically and martially. They conceal themselves with banking and corporations. They never betray family. In fact, part of their curse makes them unable to betray their bloodline. She could be Rose, but it's not as likely. They are not as deep in the aristocracy, but they are adept at manipulation. They're more solitary, but they are disorganized, less numerous, and more deadly. And they can give blood to a mortal that hasn't been drained and create a slave. And the other ones are feral, and that's not what she is. We decided we were going to black out her room so that she could sneak a hand between the curtains once the sun goes up, so that we could test. So we could test to see.
You cut out again.
She just. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Yep. Okay. She described her attacker as short with dark hair. He has a cute nose, thick arms. She thought he was hot. She met him at the club. He attacked her outside. The club is the most upscale club in the city. It's a big deal to go to. It's hard to get in. And then we went in and we talked to this big conspiracy dude known as Nathan Mayers, who is also overstuffed vampire bear. And Black did see one person in the club that was similar to like Sophia's internal situation. We sat with Nathan at his table. Yeah. We got his card once. Oh, he's
Keep going.
She cut his out? Card. We got his card so that we could meet elsewhere to talk, so that it wasn't weird and suspicious. And then at the very end, the owner of the club, I put mafia leader ? In parentheses because I guess I wasn't completely sure. But he brought over a very expensive bottle of wine to Draknar and Black, while myself and Nathan were dancing.
Did you mention that he's a horseman?
Oh, I did not put that in here, but I will put that.
There's this picture.
A horseman.
Come on. Pick up the picture bigger so that I can see it in the future when I'm watching this video. There it is. See, he's a horseman. Yeah. Okay. Go AI imaging. Okay. I think I'm going to turn off the camera. I don't like the 1 second lag. I'm kidding. Bye, future Alan. Bye, past Alan. Okay. It's already moving a little smoother now. It wasn't bad. It was something I could deal with, but after all that time on Roll20, I'd much rather everything just run smooth. Okay, so that was Lynn's take. Let's read over what Gemini said happened. Okay. This Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition session begins with a recap of the previous session where a girl, Sophia, was found dead and then woke up in the hospital, showing signs of a vampire bite. The group, including Hannah, Black, and Draknar, are trying to understand her condition, initially believing she might be a revenant, similar to Major Wargasm. It even spelled Wargasm right. How about that?
Cool.
A new character, Draknar, asserts that vampires are real, despite others' disbelief. He provides information about how vampires are created, noting a 20% success rate for the embrace. Black uses his X-ray vision to confirm Sophia's heart isn't beating and her blood isn't moving, further solidifying the mystery around her state. The group decides to monitor Sophia until the sunrise to see if sunlight affects her. They also plan to investigate the club where Sophia was attacked, Blue Waters, which is owned by Tom Gross Jr., a figure in the criminal underworld. While on their way to the club, Hannah researches police reports and Black looks into the fringe groups and conspiracy theories about vampires, finding increased talk about vampires in connection to the vigilante werewolf. They identify a prominent online conspiracy theorist, Nathan Mayers, also known as Overstuffed Vampire Bear, who frequently discusses vampires at the Blue Waters Club. Upon arriving at the club, they meet Nathan Mayers and observe Tom Gross. Black uses his X-ray vision and spots one individual in the club whose heart isn't beating, confirming the presence of a vampire. Oh, that's right, but you weren't able to approach him because he's just somewhere dancing on the floor. I remember that.
Yeah, it was a lot of information.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The session concludes with Black heading to talk to Tom Gross, while Hannah continues to interact with Nathan, and Draknar drinks a valuable bottle of wine sent by the owner. That was a pretty good. Gemini did a pretty good summary, and it only took a few seconds.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations, Gemini. It would have took me 2 hours to do that, and I wouldn't have written it as well because I would have forgot what the beginning said. What happened at the beginning? Okay. Okay, let's go into our
AI is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's getting there. It sure is.
Mike was telling me about. Oh, this is completely off topic, but Mike was telling me about a thing I can clip while I'm teaching, and it'll record my teaching, and it'll take everything I said and create visuals.
Wow.
Like,
nice. Like as you're saying it.
I don't know. That's a good question. It might be like when I'm done, it goes through it and creates. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to go back on that one. But it's supposed to be pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah.
So, I don't know. AI is crazy.
The future is here.
The future is here, and it's advancing really fast.
Yes, it is.
So we are in the Blue Waters Club. Let me stick that down there. A couple of these are repeat pictures. We're in the Blue Waters Club. To remind you of people who are in here, we've got Falaran Eccles, which has not come to talk to you guys, and you guys have not gone to talk to. He is the reporter for Channel 5 and is very anti-hero and tries to get the people to be anti-hero. We have Tom Gross Jr., who's up on the balcony. Black is headed there.
I have another one.
I said balcony, but it's like the second floor overlooking the dance floor. Okay.
So it's just like a regular railing.
Yeah. Who else is in here? Was that everybody that was relevant? Oh, the dancing horse guy. Nathan Mayers.
Yeah, and us.
Overstuffed vampire bear.
I love that name.
And I get pictures of you guys in here too, so we could put Hannah. Black. We could put Crash. Is Mildred here? I think Mildred and Stone stayed with the girl at the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Sophia?
Yeah. So it's just you guys. And Draknar.
And Draknar's getting drunk.
And Draknar's getting drunk. Okay. Can show these pictures to everybody. To everybody being me next year. Falar necklace. Tom Gross Jr. Horseman. Nathan Mayers. Overstuffed vampire bear. Hannah in her wheelchair. It came out a little blurry, but Black. He's not actually a cartoon, though. The crash test dummy.
Oh, yeah.
In uniform.
I'm the only cartoon.
Yep, you're the only cartoon. We could probably take your cartoon image and turn into a real life image for next time. And Draknar, but Draknar has actually since left behind his Nazi jacket. He's still dressed extremely nice, like he doesn't know how a peasant is supposed to dress. But he's no longer wearing an officer's special police uniform. Okay. And that's where we are. Now, I wrote like one paragraph of stuff that happened. What is it? Okay. Everything else is in my head. Okay. Hannah and the horsey guy are back on the dance floor dancing. I guess you're just having fun, right? You're not doing anything.
Yeah, we were trying to make it not obvious that we came strictly to talk to him about vampires.
Okay. And Black is heading up to go talk to Tom Gross. You are met by a couple of guys, but Gross invites you up. So these two heavy muscle dudes, one's an orc and one's a human, and they're both about the same size, and you know, they eat little people. They're huge lunks. And they step aside and let you in. On your way over there is something to remark. You do occasionally, just for the hell of it, flip on your X-ray eyes for just a second or two. You can't really walk with them on. I mean, you can, but it's better to have normal vision as you're moving around in a place this crowded.
But you can
flip it on.
But don't.
Yeah, exactly. So you do flip it on for a second here or there, still scanning the place, and you do still see one person deep in the crowd that, his body's cold. Well, you're not seeing the cold.
Yeah.
But his organs aren't working. So there is one revenant or vampire or something in the club. But it's hard to, if you go looking for him, if you find him, he's going to know you're looking for him just from the way you'll be approaching, trying to find one guy with your X-ray vision, looking all stupid as you try to walk. Where's the floor? But yeah, there's still a guy, and it doesn't look like he's locked onto you or noticed that you've noticed him in a supernatural way. But there is still one guy, and you keep scanning the room, and you still only notice that one guy. But there is one. And he's short, actually. He's not very tall. So if you wanted to try and find him based off that, you kind of think he might even be a goblin, judging from his height. He's only about 4 feet tall. So you could try to find it based off that, but there are other, a very good portion of the population is little goblin people because they breed so fast. Okay. Someone's got hiccups.
Yeah, sorry.
You need a cough drop too. It fixes that shit.
Cough drop too?
Yep. Yeah, well, so will probably a
Interesting.
hard candy, just something to change your breathing while you suck around it. While you slowly consume
I
it.
got cough drops too. Is everybody sick? Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's sick. Yep.
I'm not sick. I just had hiccups.
Hiccups
Well,
make
are a
you sick.
sickness.
It's a sickness.
No, y'all are silly.
Okay. And let's go
Silly
to Black
gooses.
as Black is approaching to Tom Gross. And he turns and faces you, straightens out his jacket, straightens out his coat. Well, if it isn't Black of the Unexpecteds, what brings you here to the fuck is my club called?
Blue Waters?
Blue Waters.
Something.
What brings you to Blue
Whatever
Waters?
my club's called.
What brings you to whatever the fuck I named my club? I can't remember. Blue Waters. He's a pretty big guy,
does he
about
have
6'5" and about 350 pounds. He's not the biggest orc you've ever. He's not even the biggest orc you've just walked past in the last 10 seconds. But he's a pretty big guy.
Does he have a way that he likes to be addressed? I mean, Black is there for questioning, not to antagonize him.
You can guess, but I don't think you've ever met him. Have you? That's up to you. Maybe you have.
I have no idea. He's just gonna say, "Gross, I heard there was some commotion in your club tonight."
The attack on the girl, I heard about that. Is she okay?
Hmm. What would Black say? She's
define okay, because she's deadish.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of dead, kind of not.
She's kind of dead and kind of not. Well, that's interesting. Can you explain that?
This last couple of hours, I've been hearing a lot of talk about vampires. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Vampires? Like from the movies?
Yep, those very, very same.
No,
general.
I don't know anything about that. You can make your insight roll if you want to. I will make a deception roll. Ooh, that's a good thing for me to do on. I got real life dice. I didn't get them for this, but it works for this. I got them so that if we get in a fight and you guys are all getting murdered, I can roll on the table and tell you that they rolled bad so you don't die.
Insight.
And you won't even know I'm lying.
Wait, how do you do it? Is it R/ or R roll?
/roll space D20.
I was on Reddit so way too long. And he's got a insight of 10.
So you got a 24. Okay, you beat me. I have I don't know what, probably somewhere around a 17. Yeah, you're pretty sure that he's a lying son of a bitch. But you kind of knew that before you headed up here. But you do think that he's lying about not knowing what the vampires are around.
So I mean, since Black kind of assumes he knows, he's gonna see his reaction where he says, "There's one in your club tonight."
There is. And he goes and he puts his hands on the railing on the banister and looks down. Which one is it? I'll get his ass taken right out of here. Or we can question him. You want to question him? You like doing that, I hear. Which one is it? He's looking down over the dance floor.
Let's see. Can Black see the one that can he see him from right there?
Yeah, if
I
you
mean,
turn your
can
thing
you
on,
tell?
turn your thing on, and
Yeah.
then I don't know. Just make a roll, and we'll see if you can pinpoint him. You're definitely gonna know the area he is, but whether you can pinpoint him or not.
I got a 5.
Well, you add your awareness.
Awareness? Okay.
Yeah.
Awareness is 6, so 11.
Yeah, that's not very good. You're pretty sure that he's in that. Well, you know for sure he's in that group of about 12 guys right there. But you could
And
go
that he's the
down and
short
help.
one.
Yeah, he's the short. There are a couple other short ones there too. He's one of those short ones. So you can pick him out of 3.
Mm.
One of the 3 guys down in that pocket. They are not dancing. They are kind of over on the side, like up against the wall at a table in the corner. Dark table in the corner, the shadows.
So they're the same height, and then I mean they're about the same height, and one of them's a vampire, but they does look like they're together.
Yeah, they're together, and 9 other people. It's a cluster of 12 guys that are all huddled around there and talking, and there are 3 little guys. They're going to be like goblin heights. You don't know if they're goblins for sure, but they're all like goblin heights, which makes them most likely to be goblins. But there are other weird things that are small too.
Yeah. So Black's gonna like wave that aside, and he's gonna be like, another time. What I'm really here for is I want to know more about this werewolf vigilante that's targeting the vampires.
Well, I don't know about vampires, but this werewolf vigilante son of a bitch keeps attacking my guys outside. Are you aware of that? In the last 3 months, he's killed, 22 of my guards? Are you aware of that? And he
Was
claims
that
that
on
they're
the news?
vampires, just murdering innocent people who are out there making sure that girls can walk through the alley safe. We'll leave you sit on that, and we'll move to Crash and Draknar,
Yeah.
which I don't think they're actually having a conversation of relevance, but just to show that they exist. Draknar is
Yeah.
drinking. Crash is pouring wine for him because he doesn't drink himself. And I don't know. What are you guys talking about? Just pull something out of your butt. Or you could be talking about something serious. It doesn't matter. Or maybe you're not even talking because you're not a whole lot of a social person, but you are getting drunk. So maybe you're more social.
Yeah. I can't even think of anything.
All right, let me think of something. Here. Hey Jimmy, ask Google for a random conversation topic.
There we go. Good idea.
Ask Gemini. What? I need a random conversation topic right now. Watch, it's going to be the weather.
The weather.
Probably.
Or it's going to be, are vampires real?
It'd be pretty freaky if it asked that.
Uh-huh.
That would make me like, let's see. Here's a topic for you. What is a small, almost insignificant thing that brings you unreasonable amount of joy?
All right, that's what you guys are talking about. It's a little too serious for what I was thinking, but yeah. So Draknar, what's a small, insignificant thing that brings you some joy?
He likes to fly. I don't know.
How about wine? Wine's a good answer.
Okay, wine. There we go. This wine is good.
I used to like wine myself, actually, back when I was a kid. All right, and we'll leave you guys to continue your conversation. We're just touching base so that the audience, who is me in a year, will see that we included people who were, that we're setting the scenes.
Yeah, we're just talking about the people getting drunk.
Yep. And it's a good thing to note that that Crash is not drinking. I did have him take a drink at the very beginning, and then I remembered that he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink unless he's locked his keys in a time lock safe.
Yeah.
As long as he remembers that he doesn't drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
It's
is
like, what
if
you talking about,
Yeah.
Alan? I don't drink. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we take that back. Crash is not drinking.
Yeah.
Okay. And then out on the dance floor, we've got Hannah in a wheelchair and Super Horseface Man, the overstuffed vampire bear. Are you guys talking about anything?
Crowd working and stuff like
He
that.
stops for a second. He's like, "You want to try something cool? Come on, Hannah. You're gonna like this."
Sure.
He helps you out of
Okay.
the chair and puts you on his horseback. I don't got a saddle though. You got to hold on real tight. But I got pretty good reflexes. If you
Okay.
start slipping, I'll grab you. All right, let's dance.
All right.
He's
Hannah,
moving.
like,
He
puts
is
her
not
hand up like
moving
she has
with the same level of speed and stuff that he was. He's just. It's like a little sway, and he's being careful.
Yeah.
But he thought it would be fun, and yeah, it is kind of fun.
Yeah.
He smells real
Hannah's
nice.
gonna like move her arms like, oh, okay. He doesn't smell like horse manure.
He does not smell like horse manure. He smells like a horseman who
good.
knows how to use soap and showers and stuff.
Okay.
And
It's a
deodorant.
club.
Right.
So tons of cologne.
Yeah.
He smells like Fabio as a horseman.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, she'll just have fun with it and make noises like, yeah!
Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll go back up to black. I don't even remember what the last thing you asked was, or what we said.
He asked if I was aware that Rose said 20 of his men were killed.
Yeah, the vampire vigilante keeps
Werewolf.
murdering his men. Oh yeah, werewolf vigilante. Werewolf vigilante keeps murdering his men.
Well, what can you tell me about these men? And then Black holds up a hand. Nothing official. What can you tell me about them as far as you're concerned that they might have become targets?
I think he's just targeting people that work at the club. He's a monster. How come you guys are? Well, is that what you're here for? You're here to save us from the werewolf vigilante.
We're here to track the werewolf vigilante.
If you can catch, or trap, or kill, or what, if you can get this werewolf vigilante out of my damn hair, then I don't know. What do you want? You want money? You want prestige? You want to be able to just come in the club whenever you? I don't care, man. Anything you want. Get this guy out of my hair.
Black's gonna hold up a finger and he said, "I just want a lead. That's it. I just want any leads you have. I really don't care about this club because you keep everything on the down low. Whatever you people are doing, whatever wars you're doing, I would rather have you guys. I don't want a power vacuum now out of all times where things are starting to mellow out. So I really just want this guy who's an unknown killing random people. That's my goal for tonight."
His broad, charming smile kind of turns to a knowing level of seriousness. And he kind of straightens his shoulders. Okay. So, this guy is killing the people that work for me. Right? That's all we have. The first few times, it was random ambushes. Then we started trying to lay traps, fight him back. And he's a lot stronger than we gave him credit for. He's dangerous. He's dangerous to the club. He's murdering all kinds of people. But he's targeting the people that work here at the club. But he's smart enough not to come in the club and just mass shoot everybody. Mass claw everybody.
You have any surveillance of him? I mean, your club here is pretty
Yes.
well. Yeah,
Yes. And he
I would
snaps
like to
his
see that.
fingers. And one of those big guys comes over and he talks to him. And the guy runs off and comes back with a tablet device, and he loads up some stuff. He's like, here, these are the images that we have. These are from cameras that are around the club, looking over the alleys and stuff, so we can keep our customers safe. You'd be surprised how many people go back there just to piss because they didn't want to wait in line. Should be safe to go back there and piss without having some fucking giant dog man murder the shit out of you. And he shows you.
And black.
And it is exactly what he described. You have guards, like bouncers, but with guns, in suits. You've got a cross between what you would imagine as a high-end nightclub guard crossed with a high-end mafia wise guy, and they're keeping the alley safe, maybe doing a little business in the alley sometimes. And yeah, a fucking gray wolf, 12-foot tall, 10 to 12-foot tall, gray wolf man just comes leaping from the sky and just kills the shit out of them with wide swipes, ripping them open, leaving entrails splashed across the ground. You don't see anything about you don't see any of the scenes where the reports have been that he was rescuing somebody and he let the person that was rescued live and told them that they were vampires. Go tell the police that there are vampires here. All of that. That's what you guys know about the werewolf vigilante. You've never seen him or met him. You're only hearing the stories that's coming from the police and coming from the victims. You don't see any of that. All you see is recordings of him attacking, uh, mafia guys that work at the club.
When Black is looking through the videos, because like I'm assuming that there's a series of videos, right? Like it's not just one. There's different ones that they brought up.
Yeah,
Is there like a consistent time, like a date of the week, or
it's always nighttime. It's always nighttime, and all of these videos are from the last month.
okay?
One
So
of
like,
them,
there's no like
one of them
they're more
was
like
was from the back of the building where the trucks, where like some box trucks had come up, and then guys got out, and a couple guys were protecting it with rifles. They took a few shots at him. Shots didn't do anything. He killed everybody. He killed the driver, left the truck, and disappeared, leaving everything a big bloody mess.
how good is the quality of those? Like for the videos,
they're pretty
the
good.
images. Is there anything?
No,
like
they're.
You said he was in.
Go ahead.
Did you say he was in like a uniform, like a security guard uniform?
The werewolf? No, he's naked.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So he's a flasher too?
Yep, he's a flasher too. I got a picture of him somewhere. I don't think I have a picture of him in my prepared photos for this, but I do have a picture of him somewhere. Let me go put it together to show you. Let's see. No, I don't need a close up.
Flasher series.
Let's see. If I come in here, nope, not in there. If I come in here, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You weren't supposed to take this long. Fuck it, never. Oh wait, there it goes. Nope. No, it's not. Fuck it. Never mind. Oh, there it went. Okay. Gray skies. Heroes and villains.
Gesundheit.
NPCs available information. Werewolf vigilante. Hurry up and load it. And this is an actual screenshot where you pause the video to take a good close look of a cell phone that was in a guy's hand and he got killed, and the phone just lands up against the wall and is looking right up at him. If this damn thing will take my screenshot. There we go. All right, now let's go back in here. Make sure that my recording is in the right. Yep, I have no idea if it followed me or if it stayed. Stick that in there. So this is a
Okay.
picture for only Black, really.
Oh my.
Black's the one looking at the thing. Yep, but you paused it and you get this still
You're breaking
image.
up a little.
That's because I had so many things open. Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. Good thing I'm not still trying to run that camera, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like its mouth is it doesn't look like it has human lips, right? Like it looks like this.
Yep, looks like a werewolf.
So Black's gonna be like, because to Black this doesn't make sense because like this thing doesn't look like it should be able to talk, and this thing looks like if it snarls, it's not gonna be mistakable for a human. So Black's gonna be like, what? While he's looking through, he's gonna be like, what did this thing sound like? There's no way this thing doesn't sound like a person, does it?
We probably have sound, especially from this one where the guy was taken with the phone. No, it sounds like you would expect a werewolf to sound. It sounds like a werewolf in a werewolf movie. He does not talk. You know what? Maybe he does. Sure. Just to settle the argument, he says something like, "Now you die, vampire," but he says it all super low and growly. "Die, vampire." And then he ripped the guy in half.
Okay. Okay.
Would have been weird if he had the voice of like a British professor coming out.
Yeah,
You
that would have
know?
been awesome, huh? I didn't think of that. It's too late.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Black? Can you get rid of my werewolf problem?
I think I'm going to. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to. I'm gonna have a stake out your place for the next couple nights,
Okay.
maybe a week.
Okay.
I won't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cause any problems, but just so you know, I'm gonna be around here. I'm not snooping around for you. I want to catch this thing.
Yeah. Great.
He's gonna
Yeah.
hand him back the pad.
By all means, you catch him. I suggest using your whole team. That thing is strong. Did you see the way it ripped that guy in half?
What? Just out of curiosity, in the videos, what's the strongest thing he ripped in half? Like, did he rip any orcs or any like
Sure.
the big
Yeah.
mythical? Okay, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. He ripped. He just. Yeah. He's probably not as strong as Hannah's twin, but certainly stronger than any person. You don't think he
Just
could
out of
throw? He could pick up a tank and throw it, but he might be able to pick up a car.
And you could definitely go through a car.
Yeah, he can definitely go through a car. You think you can handle this? I think you can handle this.
We can handle this. So Black's gonna hand him the pad, and he's gonna tell him, "Thank you for your time," and he's gonna Head back.
Okay. All right. So on your way back, as you're going down the stairs, you take a glance with your X-ray, and over there in the corner, the, the the dead guy is not there. The rest of them are there. The group is still there. The dead guy's not there. So you turn and you scan the whole room. You don't see him. Where'd it go? Where'd he go? Where'd it go? And you can't just keep your X-rays on because you're climbing down the stairs, unless you're going to stop and look around.
I don't want to die.
But anyway, somewhere in the club, there is a loose vampire goblin.
Probably
Vampire halfling.
goblin. Yeah. Oh, could he tell? Like, I know he. Other than the height, could he get the? Was Black able to get like a general build? Like, was it a skinny?
It was a pretty skinny
goblinish thing.
Yeah, it was pretty. You think you're really leaning more towards goblin than stunty dwarf or pudgy little 2 breakfast halfling. Yeah.
You know what? Let's see here. I think Black would like to turn off his like switch to the illusion ghost effect where he becomes invisible to the senses.
Okay.
And then he's going to. Do I have it? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't put it. He's gonna go over to the table where the little guys were, like where how the vampire was there. He's gonna try and make his way to there, but I mean, he's more like he's just going looking for a table with 2 little people because he can't use his X-ray at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And if he finds them, he's gonna put a little mic.
You find the table over there in the corner in the shadows.
Yeah, he's gonna put a hidden mic on one of their like I guess their pocket or.
Okay. Since you're getting in close and you're
Since
going over there, I'm going to make a random die roll. Okay. On a 1, they're talking about the weather, and on a 20, they're talking about how cool it is to be a vampire.
Okay. All right.
And on a 10, they're talking about something significant, something small that gives them joy or whatever.
Yeah, so they're talking about how pretty the girl at the bar is. I made the roll. You didn't need to make the roll.
Oh, okay. I thought you told me that. Either way, it's the exact. Yours is
pretty much the same thing anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So it's nothing. You get up there and they're just having a useless conversation.
Okay. Well, then Black's
it just would have been funny as hell if you go up there and they're talking about, man, being a vampire is fucking great. I can do this.
Yeah. So Black's gonna just shrug and head on back to where Hannah is.
Okay. Hannah is riding the centaur on the dance.
Which is not what he'd be expecting.
Right next to
and going, yeah!
right next to her wheelchair, and the whole dance floor has created a circle around them, and they're like clapping and wooing. And then the song finishes, and what's his name? Nathan. He takes you off his back and puts you back in the wheelchair. Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah. You are only chick number 7 to get to ride the centaur.
Oh man, lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. It's fun though.
But
right?
how many girls from wheelchairs have been on your back?
You are number 1. Number 1.
Yeah. All right. What time is it? Is it time to head back to the hospital yet?
Yeah, it's like 3:30 in the morning, and they're the bar is doing last call, and they're about to start kicking people out. You guys did not start the fight I was expecting you to fight. In fact,
Is that good or bad?
You decided to solve his problem instead of be a new one. I was kind of expecting you to be a new one.
He's like, yeah, we'll take out the werewolf. No
Uh-huh.
problem.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could start a fight or something.
Yeah. Call off the vampire
How mean-
horde. They're going to take care of the werewolf problem.
How mean of a drunk is Dragnar?
Very drunk.
He's very drunk.
He's slurring his words and everything, and wonder if the girl at the bar is a vampire and everything.
Go ask her.
Did I see a vampire too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that out all out. Everyone turns and stops and looks at you. Bunch of eyes start glowing red.
That would be terrible. All right. Hannah's gonna give Nathan like a hug, like a friendly hug goodbye,
Okay.
and then just kind of tell him I'll call you.
Okay.
I'll call you later or whatever.
All right. We're going to bust this vampire case right open. Wide open.
Yeah.
Oh, he does not say that, though. He says it like in a
Okay.
whisper as you guys hug.
Got it. Okay. All right. I'll go wheel over and start collecting Drunky and
Okay.
Crash not drinking, right?
No, Crash is not drinking.
Drunky Dragnar. All right. Or
All right.
Dragnar.
Yeah, Dracna.
Yep, we start walking out Draknar. Hey, you find out anything?
Yeah.
That guy's a vampire, right?
Well, there's-
Looks totally like a vampire. Crash says. A little bit too loud.
Crash about who? Tom Gross?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't scan Tom Gross. Oh well, next time. I'm sure there'll be next time.
Oh yeah, you probably did.
Oh, okay.
He seemed fine.
Was he
The
a
only-
vampire?
the-
Okay.
Maybe. If he's a vampire, his shit works.
Okay.
His heart was pumping. Only one person in the whole club didn't have any working organs. And you think it's a goblin. And he disappeared. He could be following you. In fact, you probably take a glance back as you leave. Just make a random roll. See where he is.
Me or who?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you could do it.
15.
You see him. He is like over by. He's behind the bar. You're pretty sure he's behind the bar. Not even as tall as it. Behind the bar. Like you see him through the bar.
No, but I mean, is he behind the bar, like where they serve drinks, or behind the bars and behind the building?
No, he's behind the bar where they serve drinks.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Draknar could yell out, "Hey, hot vampire girl, where is there a goblin behind near you?"
Well, you could yell something as a hot vampire girl, but you don't know about the goblin thing unless Black tells you.
Yeah.
But you could definitely yell at the
Oh, okay.
hot girl at the bar if you want on your way out.
Yeah. Hey, hot girl, are you a vampire?
And she laughs. I think you're drunk, Mr. Dragon.
Yeah. I'm never drunk. I don't know what you're talking about. I can control my liquor.
All right. Let's get you in the car. Oh yeah.
All right, you guys all load up on the Crashmobile and go back to the hospital.
Wait, what time?
Yeah.
What time did you say it was?
3:30.
Black's gonna say that he's gonna stick around and he's gonna go. He's gonna teleport. He said he's gonna stick around because he did tell Tom Gross he's gonna wait around and patrol. So he feels that he should start tonight,
Okay.
just in case he comes out when people are in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna wait around. Oh yeah, he's just gonna tell her that he's gonna wait around.
Okay. You find yourself a nice little place to hide, sulk in the shadows while they go out to the hospital.
Very Batman-esque.
Very Batman-esque. Okay. About half an hour, they get to the hospital, and before we go into our hospital scene, we have Black just sitting in the shadows, mumbling to himself. The need to invent is taking up your concentration. Thoughts are
Yeah, I could be
going
building
through
right
you.
now.
You could be building. Thoughts are going through your head. You could do this. You could do that. All that wouldn't be right. You're not quite smart enough right now. You need to get to work, but you need to do this. This is more important. This isn't more important. That's nonsense. I need to be at work. But you don't go. You still stay. But, and you're kind of mumbling this. You're not talking to it anything. You're not even speaking it where somebody just 10 feet away would hear you. You're just mumbling it to yourself in a way where, our audience can participate in the fact that maybe there's something breaking in Black's mind.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the hospital.
Like,
Unless you want to get attacked by a werewolf.
Back to the hospital
well, no.
by yourself.
Okay.
He just said that he told them that he would keep an eye out, so he wants to, they have good working relationships with the underground crime boss in case he needs them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. And you guys go into the room where Sophia, I'll find her picture and stick it back in there, is, we let the guy go, right? So it's just Sophia and Mildred
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Stones. Where's her picture hiding? There. Murdered Woman is her picture title. I should probably change it to Sophia so that I don't forget who she is. Where's my video of her? I made a video of her. It was supposed to be a vampire attack surprise video, but it didn't come out that way.
I think it was in we showed it to us in general somewhere,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but that was a while
might have
back.
been that. Yeah, it was too long ago. I'm not. Just if I had it easy access, I would. Let me see. Come on, hurry up. Come on. There it is. It's not too far to scroll to. You guys can go find it back in the general. Yep. Instead, she just reaches out and grabs your arm. That's dumb. She was supposed to turn into a vampire and pounce and attack you. It didn't understand. It's not that good yet. AI video making.
And the fangs aren't that long. Fangs could
No.
use a little bit of work.
Yeah. She doesn't even look like a vampire. She just looks like a pretty girl with blood on her face. Okay. Yeah. So
maybe should we stake her just to make sure?
yeah, you guys should stake her just to make sure.
No.
Okay. If you change your mind, let me know.
All right, will do. Maybe you should go have a coffee or something.
Okay.
Come on, big guy. Let's go get you a coffee. Crash says, I want one too. You think 4 a.m. hospital coffee sucks? I kind of bet it sucks. Okay, and you guys are in the room with her and Mildred and Stones. I guess I could put their pictures in.
I want to look on social media for people who hashtag the club, or or the unexpected at the club or something like that,
Okay.
so that
Yep,
to
it's
look
all
where
over the
there's
place.
tons of pictures.
Yep.
That's what I figure. And I'm gonna have Sophia look through and see if she recognizes the guy that attacked her anywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's scrolling and looking at all the pictures. No. Oh, that guy's cute. No. No. Oh, what a pretty dress. No. No. No, he wasn't any of these
Alright,
guys.
just checking. Okay, so I'm gonna check.
What time is the sunrise? I'm kind of ready to burn up.
Uh,
I don't
well,
want
I
to be
don't
a
want you to
vampire.
burn up, but
I don't want to be
I
a
know.
vampire, Hannah. That
I
just
know
sounds
you don't.
awful.
Yeah, well, I don't know much about it, so I don't know. But if you are, maybe we can figure something out. And if you're not, then you're not.
Well, I'm ready to find out.
Me too.
Okay. And let's see. Drunk Dragon and Crash are getting coffee from the coffee machine. So here you go, buddy.
Thanks.
And he gets himself one. And then he splashes it on his stupid helmet. Oh, god damn it! He takes off his helmet. I forgot I was wearing this damn thing.
Gosh. He's worse than Drunk Dragon, and he's not even drunk.
And he drinks from his coffee. Oh, it is bad. I knew 4 a.m. hospital coffee was gonna suck. Like, he just pours it out. Put my fucking helmet back on. All right. I guess time passes and the sun starts coming up. And
All right.
probably about by then, Black goes to his secret lab and starts working on stuff to ease his troubled mind.
Oh, jeez.
We could put a little scene. Black just takes a step and he is in a secret underground lab where he sits down. He just sits down at a computer, types some stuff, opens up a notebook, starts drawing out blueprints. His eyes kind of glaze over. And, we only follow him for like 30 seconds, but just showing that the audience gets the feeling that he had to come and go to work in his lab. He couldn't resist.
He's lost to the world.
He's lost to the world. In fact, I think maybe his phone probably rings, or he gets a text message from his actual job like, how come you aren't here? You haven't been here in 2 days.
Yeah, he did.
And
He doesn't answer. He doesn't even hear it.
Yeah, He doesn't even hear it. He doesn't have headphones on or nothing. He's just drawing blueprints, typing shit on the keyboard, and right next to him, his phone goes off and it has a text and it says manager, and it says you haven't been here in 2 days with an exclamation mark and a question mark, and he doesn't even pay any attention to it. And that's all just audience stuff for Black's personal story. Okay, and we jump to the hospital room where there's a little bit of sunlight.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Okay. I'm ready. If
Okay.
I explode into ash or something, tell my mom that I don't know. Tell my mom that
Delete my internet
that I
history.
didn't want to be a vampire because vampires are gross.
Okay. All right, but we're gonna put just your hand real carefully.
Okay.
So if anything, your hand might burn for a moment, but that hopefully will be it.
Okay. And she grits her teeth. Her face scrunches up with effort. And then she thrusts her hand into the beam of sunlight. And nothing happens.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Huh.
What the fuck?
I mean, maybe that's a good thing, right?
So, I'm not a vampire, or am I a vampire and sun doesn't hurt vampires? The fucking dragon is drunk.
Well, yeah, the dragons. But I mean, when he wasn't drunk, he said if you were a vampire, that would impact you. So
So so I'm the revenant then that the doctor thought I was.
I don't know.
Fucking vampires drain my blood right out of my neck.
Oh no.
She pulls the she's
I really
let's
thought
take
your
kind of
hand was gonna
mad.
burn.
She's kind of mad and upset, and she pulls the curtain and pulls the whole sun into the room. And it just
Oh shit.
nope, she doesn't burn to nothing. Fuck! And she falls onto her
Where's
knees.
drunk Draknar?
Yeah, we need to sober him up. So, yeah.
They're still just drinking coffee somewhere.
You've had a couple of coffees now, and you guys are making your way back.
Okay.
Sophia falls down to her knees, sobbing into her hands. What the hell am I? I'm not a vampire. And you guys come into her room.
Okay. Well, if you're not a vampire, then maybe he just attacked you, but didn't make you one of him. So that's a good sign.
So what am I then? She looks at Hannah. She looks up at Mildred. I'm what Major Wargasm is then? I'm just a fucking zombie?
I don't know.
Is
I
my
don't
skin
know.
gonna rot like that? I'm gonna have to buy so much deodorant.
Is there any way that I'm gonna ask drunk Draknar. I mean, if she was a vampire, the sun would have already be impacting her for sure.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
So she's for sure not a vampire.
That is correct.
Yeah, she's not a vampire yet, or at all.
Yeah. Okay.
At all.
At all. She would be.
For sure not a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Not
would
a
be.
vampire,
The fact
nope.
that she was dead and came back, it's not a slow process. She died. If a vampire had made her a vampire, she would be burning in the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. She is not a vampire, but something did drain her blood and kill her.
According to her. I mean, there is like some marks on her neck and a bunch
I mean,
of
she
blood all over
was
the place.
dead. Like
She was dead.
we do have proof that she for sure was dead.
In
Well,
fact,
we
she's
know her
still
heart
dead.
is not
Yeah,
beating.
she is dead.
Right, okay.
She's just still conscious. Nobody told her fucking soul to leave.
Okay, I'm gonna call for the doctor, Dr. Sunday.
Okay. It takes him like
And
20
let him
minutes
know.
before he gets here.
Okay, well,
And he comes in with his team again.
oh, it's Sunny in here, and
Yeah,
she's
and it's
fine. She is-
oh, Miss Sophie. It looks like you are not a vampire. Told you she wasn't a vampire. One of the back doctors says to the other one. Then he pulls out a $10 bill and gives it to that guy.
Yeah.
Vampires
now,
aren't
Darknar
real.
says now you can go to the beach again. So,
Well, I guess that's good. You know, unless I look like a zombie and smell like one too.
Okay, so if we're thinking she could possibly be a revenant,
She has to be a revenant. I mean, if it weren't for this
how
whole possibility of being a vampire thing, we would have just diagnosed her as a revenant last night.
how do you know when something is a revenant?
They
Without a doubt.
die, and get back up. He doesn't say it as snarky as I
Okay,
just did, though.
right, but we also know that vampires die and get back up. So could there also be
Well,
something
I
else out
mean,
there that dies and gets back up?
before last night, I did not know that there were vampires.
Okay, well, let's say there are, then there could be something else that she could be
There
too,
always
right?
could be. Yes, there always could be somebody's new personal gift that is involved with necromantic magic flow. Yes. And this could very well be something related to the person that murdered her or just the loose necromantic energies adjusting to her. It would take a mage, it would take an arcanist to tell us if the necromantic energies are swirling around her and keeping her alive, turning her into a revenant.
Okay. How do we find a mage?
An arcanist. I corrected myself. He didn't
An
correct
arcanist.
himself. He said arcanist. I just
Right, okay, how do I find an arcanist? How do we find an arcanist?
At the Arcanium.
Do we know one?
There is an Arcanium in this city, but it's very small. There's like one arcanist that works there. It is basically a library, a science library, science and magic.
Okay.
And most arcanists do not have magic anymore. There was a time.
But they can recognize it.
Sometimes. I mean, you guys are kind of aware of the way that works. That's where your gift came from. There was a magical pulse that happened, and nobody knows why. And all of a sudden, all the real mages no longer had magic, and a bunch of random people were able to do stupid shit like pop magical clones out of their body when they feel scared.
Okay.
But there are still a few real mages, but they're very far and in between. Magic has become wild, and it's just powers in individuals instead of something that can be focused and controlled, except for very rare cases.
Okay.
But the Arcanium would be the place to go.
Okay.
Can we take her there? At least will have magic books to look up stuff. Yeah, you can take her there. It might not be open at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, we'll wait until it's open, or probably somebody's there. But I guess that would be our next step, unless somebody else. I mean, I assume if we try and call Black, he's not going to answer.
You don't know that. You don't know anything about him being crazy.
I mean, I don't know that, but right.
Yeah.
I'll just send him a text that says not a vampire.
Okay.
And then
Black, make a willpower check.
Okay, let's see. First, I rolled a d20.
Yes, and then you add your will
Roll.
defense.
D20. And then my will is, where's my will?
It's in your defenses.
8. And what did I get? 7. So
15.
15?
I don't. If you want, I wasn't sure if it was a 15 or a 20. So if you want your black to break free and notice the text, you can have it. If you don't, then you can have that too. We'll leave it up to
No,
you.
I mean he's gonna probably be like that till like it's time to go out as black to patrol. Like he goes in, he's like, okay, I have one thing to do later, and then he kind of like he's dead to everything else, so he's just gonna keep doing what he's building.
Okay. Yeah. Black never texts you back until like tonight.
Okay. What about Mildred? Does she have anything to say about this?
I don't know anything about revenants. I know about as much about revenants as I knew about vampires, and I didn't think vampires were real until Draknar said vampires were real. So,
okay.
All I know about
And
revenants.
Draknar, you don't know anything about.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about revenants, anything more than anybody else does.
Okay, I guess we're gonna take her to the what's it called, Arcanium?
The Arcanium.
Once it's open. Other than that, I don't know.
All right. Well, you guys just kind of stay with the girl. Maybe take some naps and stuff.
Naps
About
sounds great.
9 in the morning, when visitor hours open, the guy that brought her here shows up.
Okay.
Where's his here? He is no longer in bloody clothes though. But oh, that's the wrong. I need to put it in this. Excuse me. I was really expecting you guys to start this huge fight at the club. So now I'm kind of just pulling shit out of my ass.
Let's go back and start it.
At 9 a.m.
Yeah.
He goes, I still want a drink.
So yeah, he shows
Let's
up
just
and
fetch the vampire bar girl.
he knocks on her door and then kind of creeps his head around the corner. Oh, you're still alive, he sees in the sun. You're not a vampire. And she looks at him and she kind of smiles. I'm not a vampire. I'm a fucking monster instead. I don't know if it's any better. I'm going to look like a zombie. And I probably smell like one too.
Oh, Lord. Who is this guy again?
He is the guy that brought her to
Edward.
the hospital. His name is Edward.
I know, but did he just find her in the alley or what?
He found her in the alley. And brought her dead body to the hospital.
And I know Black talked to him. Black talked to him and there wasn't anything suspicious, right?
There was actually a little bit of suspicious. He talked. The only thing that rung any bell whatsoever was that he talked about there being a human growl, like a person being grumbly in the assault.
Oh, that's right.
And he said 5 times that it didn't sound like an animal growl.
So, wait, did Black ever tell him that he saw the video and it was like a werewolf? I don't think he told him that, huh?
Yeah, you probably did.
Okay.
No, because you didn't go for the car ride, so you probably didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was.
You probably mentioned it. I mean, that was
what
the whole
do we
thing
know
you found
about
out
werewolves?
Nothing. You know more about were-lizards than you know about werewolves.
Wouldn't it
we
be like
don't,
similar
and we don't,
or no?
and we don't
Maybe.
really know much about the were lizard.
No, because it doesn't talk.
So we don't know if werewolves like can bite people and turn them into a werewolf.
You do not. You asked Draknar?
Do werewolves have heartbeats? Well, first I'm trying to gather what Hannah already knows. Do werewolves have heartbeats? Do we know?
You don't know shit about werewolves. Or
Okay.
if you're
Draknar,
using the same mythology, like movies and stories and stuff, I think most of the time werewolves are alive. It's gonna be the same thing as our world. I think most of the time werewolves are alive. I think the only ones that might not be are like Dracula werewolves, like servant werewolves to the dark lords or something. I think when they're just normal werewolves, I think they're alive. Silver's supposed to hurt them. Maybe you could test her with Silver.
Right. Okay. But if she's not alive.
Yeah, she's not alive, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be a werewolf.
And
I haven't talked to
Draknar
this
doesn't
guy.
know shit about werewolves. You don't think werewolves are real. Oh, well, you do know a little bit about the beast tribes. So, before the Empire conquered the continent, there were a bunch of human tribes that could turn into animals, and they were collectively known as the beast tribes. And the Empire hunted them all to extinction. And that was before
like
you were born. It was a long time ago.
Right?
It was 1,000 years ago. But you could bring that up. I mean, it's something that most people don't know because it is never public knowledge that the Empire hunted any group of people to extinction. So that's something that you know that they don't know.
Okay. I'll tell them that then. There's a beast tribe thousands of years ago that was hunted to extinction.
Yeah, and you know for sure that there was a human wolf tribe. There was a wolf tribe.
Yeah.
So this werewolf could be that. Or it could just be some random guy's magical gift to turn into a dog man. That's just as likely as it is that he's, got the bloodline of the wolf tribe. It really doesn't matter, but you do have that knowledge and you can share it.
Okay, so the guy's name is Edward.
Yes. He's coming inside.
Hannah, I don't believe
he is
talked to
happy to
him.
see that Sophie's not dead. And you know what? Make an insight check.
Yes. Okay.
If you get a 30, tell me.
Oh, well, I gotta open my character thing too. Hold on just a second. Hannah.
I can roll for what's her face, but I don't think she has a chance to get a 30. And I know Stones doesn't have a chance to get a 30 in insight. I think he only adds like 4.
Oh crap! Only rolled a 4.
You add a lot, but I don't think it's 26. You could use your
What
hero
am I
point.
doing? Insight. Yeah, I add 16, so I'd be at a 20. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't remember how that works exactly, but we're gonna do that.
The hero point.
Because I really want to know about this dude. Yeah.
I don't remember how it works either, so we're gonna look it up. I have it in a thing. It's real easy to find. It's in my GM.
Yeah, and I know we've reviewed it.
Yeah, multiple times.
We got an extra hero point
because
for
you guys don't
reviewing
use
it.
Yeah, you guys don't ever
That's
use
right,
it.
we did.
Let's see.
Oh gosh,
hero
okay.
points. Inspiration, is that what it is? You can spend a hero point to get to no, that's something else. Improve roll. 1 hero point allows you to re-roll any die roll that you make, and take the better of the 2 rolls on a result of 1 through 10 on the second roll, you add 10 to it so that you will have at least an 11. You'll roll an 11 to 20 on the
Okay.
second roll. Okay, so you spend your hero point.
Yeah. Now I rolled a 14.
So that's
And I add, what did I say? I add 16, I think. So I got a 30.
That's exactly what you
Oh.
needed. Okay, now if I can remember, because it's already been like 3 minutes. What did I have you roll that for? What did you say to him?
Insight, because I'm going to. Oh, well, you were initially saying that he seems happy that she's not dead.
Okay.
But I'm
He
going to say
said
to
he
him.
seems happy that she's not dead, and you can read it in his face when he says, "I'm so happy that you're not a vampire." That he means it. He is aware of the presence of vampires and is happy that she's not one.
Maybe Draknar could question him and ask him how he's so sure of the awareness of vampires.
Well, that's if Hannah shares her knowledge.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Hannah's going to ask him.
Yeah, that's good.
Because who's in the room? Just
I think you might
like
all
us,
be there
right?
now.
I mean, Sophia's in there. Yeah, but the doctors are not in here or anybody like outside of us and Sophia, right?
Right.
Okay. So, you're glad she's not a vampire.
Yeah.
Meaning you thought she could have been.
Well, yeah, she said she was attacked by a vampire. And then she came back to life.
But you know she could have been.
Well, she was attacked by a vampire. She
How do
even
you
had the
know
puncture
that?
wounds in her neck right there.
Okay, but what else do you know about vampires?
Let me make him a deception roll. I'll just use my own die. Make another insight check.
Oof.
I have a 24. I don't know what you have. I'm not on that page.
I rolled a 5 plus my 16, so 21.
Okay.
That's still pretty good.
That is still pretty good. But I got a 24. You don't know if he's lying or not. And you're kind of overthinking yourself. Maybe what he's saying is true. Maybe he's only happy that she's not a vampire because she was so sure she was going to be a vampire. But
That's what he's saying?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. And it is still kind of tugging at you. You really feel like it was more than that. But based off this new role, it kind of feels like he's not lying. Anyway, you're
Can
suspicious.
you tell me? I know. Okay. I know that you told Black, I think, what happened. Can you tell me what you saw?
Okay, so he tells the same story. I'm not sure what it was.
Okay.
Something
What
about
is
there
it?
was a growl and like a knocking
Okay, so
sound.
but a growl and a knocking. It was this after he found her, before he found her.
Before he found her.
So he heard a growl and a knocking sound.
Yes, and he will say it again, but it wasn't an animal growl. It was like a human throaty growl. So he has now said that 6 times.
Was it like a zombie growl?
Like a movie zombie, like a
Yeah. Yeah.
He stops and he thinks about it. His eyes turn up and to the left, which means that he's lying or trying to create a lie. For it. Maybe not a lie, but he's trying to create a filler. You know, he's trying to find an answer to tell you.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. It was like a big muscle guy. Black kept asking me about that too. I don't know how to. I really don't think it's that relevant either. but you guys keep asking about it. Like maybe it's ringing a bell for you. And
How does he seem when he's saying it's not that relevant?
He seems fine.
Can I specifically do a roll for that?
Yeah, you can, sure.
Like if he's trying to get me to just forget about the growl is what I'm trying to figure out. Or if the growl really is going to lead to
go ahead.
what happened.
Or if he's frustrated because, I could see that.
Yeah, he might just be frustrated because we keep asking about the growl because we're stupid and want to ask about it. But maybe he wants us to forget it. 13 plus 6, so 29.
You feel like he's not really... He doesn't think it's relevant. But you guys keep focusing on it.
He really doesn't.
Like he's wondering, why did I even say that? It's completely throwing you guys off track. You guys are focusing on this thing when any fucking guy that weighs 200 pounds and has a gravelly voice would have made that sound.
Okay. 200 pounds. Like Tom Gross 200?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Okay.
I don't think there's an orc that weighs less than 200 pounds. Even super skinny ones, that they'll weigh about that.
A skinny orc is probably bigger than most, large men.
Yeah, they're still pretty tall, and they still got quite a bit of muscle on them for a skinny dude. They're just gonna still lose wrestling competitions to other orcs.
Okay, so you heard the sound and like a knocking sound, and then did you follow that sound?
Yes, I did. And
so you followed the sound and you found.
And I saw movement as something went around the corner, and she was laying there in a pool of her own blood.
Okay.
And she wasn't breathing. She wasn't moving.
And then you brought her here.
I brought her here.
Okay. All right.
And she woke up here about, I don't know, it wasn't very long. 20 minutes, maybe.
Okay. He's obviously not a vampire because he's standing in sunlight.
Yeah. If vampires are real.
Well,
maybe Draknar's full of shit.
Well, considering that I did notice that when he said he's glad she's not a vampire, he really meant that.
Mm-hmm.
So I do feel like he knows they exist too for some reason. Okay. I just have one more question for you.
Okay.
She says to Edward, "Do you go to Blue Water? Blue Waters?
Yeah.
I don't.
Do you go to Blue Waters often?
I've tried to get in that club a couple of times. I can't get in there.
So you've never been in? Okay.
I've never been in.
Is he lying?
I'm not fancy.
Can I tell if he's lying about that?
Go for it. I have a different answer if you roll a 30 than if you roll a 40.
I rolled a 26.
All right, maybe I can find an answer. Let's see. You feel like it's not the entirety of the truth, but it is true when he says
it is true
that he has never gotten into the club. We'll change the way I said it so that it was worded that way. He's never gotten into the club.
He's never gotten into the club.
Not that he's never been in the club. I think I might have told you I've never been in the club. We're gonna retcon that. I've never gotten into the club.
Okay.
And it's true, but it does feel like it's not the entirety of the truth.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Says, well, I gotta go. I gotta get to work. I'm glad that you're okay, or okay-ish. I hope that they can figure out. Well, I guess they did figure out. You're a revenant. You're the first revenant that we've had in Wolvaris in 100 years, right? And she says, yeah, I guess so. Well, at least you're still with us. I'll see you. And he leaves.
So a revenant. This is me thinking of figuring out Hannah's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
If she's a revenant, that would just mean that she was like a regular, everyday, normal person. She got killed, and then necromantic magic brought her back.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. But it would have nothing to do with necessarily like her being magic or anything like that. Unless
that could be a case. That could be the case, but that would not make her a
she
revenant.
is. Right. So if she was a revenant, it would happen like that. But if it's a case that she has magic powers and didn't know,
right,
or the person that did it to her had magic powers and we didn't know, then that would be something completely different.
right, and it may
Okay.
never be. She may always be labeled as a revenant, even though maybe she isn't.
Right. Okay.
Just because of lack of knowledge.
Right.
But yeah, those are the three possibilities. Now that you know she's not a vampire.
Okay.
Some kind of necromantic magic, for some reason or another, brought her back to life.
Right. Okay. All right. All we know so far.
Okay. We can stop here, and you guys can tell me what you plan to do next so that I can... You do not have to do what you have planned. It just gives me an idea of what to work on.
Well, I mean, currently, Hannah's thinking of taking her to the... whatever that place was called.
The Arcanium. That's cool. I get to make the Arcanus.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? And anything else you guys think I should work on?
Well, Black's gonna patrol the.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the
right.
Blue Waters Club.
Cool. I'll work on the werewolf
Also,
vigilante, and you can fight him one-on-one, and he'll kill the shit out of you.
Oh my god.
Hannah's probably also gonna text Black. I know he won't write back. She expects because he didn't write back before. But maybe something about Edward, like, can you research him a little more? There's something he's not being truthful about.
Okay.
Like research him or watch him or something like that.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, we'll need to remember that when Black wakes up from his making shit trance.
Case.
There will be a text suggesting that he do a little bit of research into Edward. How about you, John? Any ideas on where you guys might push this so I can prep it?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Can't think of anything. Sorry.
Okay. Cool.
More wine.
I mean, I can always just pull stuff out of my ass like we do here. So. I really thought I was going to fight you guys with 200 vampires.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
What
the vampires don't actually exist, apparently.
I might have to change the name of the whole story. I might have to change the name of the title of the story from "Vampires Are Real" to "Holy shit, that guy's a werewolf."
Vampires are real? Question mark and slash exclamation mark.
Or
we'll see. Vampires and werewolves are in league together.
Yeah, should I tell you? Should I tell you what the real case was from an out of character perspective, or do you still want to be surprised in case it comes up?
I want to be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be surprised.
I'm like, if you want to tell them, that's fine. I'll leave.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I want to be surprised.
I'll tell you at the end of the whole thing if it never happens.
I am very curious what the hell's going on.
If it
I
never,
thought she was gonna burn
if-
her hand. I thought
Yeah.
for sure she was gonna burn her hand.
that was the idea.
I
Get
thought
killed,
Just not
get
just
killed
she
by a
was.
vampire, and then come back as a revenant, thinking you're a vampire. I thought that would be funny as hell.
Ugh.
You guys already had the answer to that. Draknar told you how you make a vampire, and that shit didn't happen to her.
Oh wait,
I
that,
even
he
made
did
sure
say
that he told you how a vampire is made, and that shit didn't happen to her. All she told you was that she was drained.
Oh right,
She has to be drained, and then she has to drink their blood, right?
Yes.
I just assumed that they stuck it down her throat or something.
It's
when
possible.
she was dead.
Yep. But she
I mean, we
she
don't
wasn't
know
aware of
about
it.
vampires.
No, you don't. But I did make sure that was in your guys'
Right.
available information, and no one caught it.
Well, but no, I remember you saying that, but I assumed
I
that
did.
she was like dead or unconscious, and they just made her drink it, like
Yeah.
shoving it down her throat. That's what I assumed happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did say it doesn't look like you're a vampire because they didn't do what it takes to make you a vampire.
Mhm.
So
That's true. He never seemed real confident she was.
Right.
He just let us black out the curtains and use UV lights.
Well,
and
that's a good way to find out. No, your UV lights not
Yeah.
gonna. You guys are gonna have to wait for the sun because UV light don't work.
drinking.
Has to be
Do
natural
we ever
sunlight.
at least get? Do we ever at least get? Did he ever give? Did they ever give the UV light to Hana? Because Black had to call in a favor for that, so he does want his light.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys,
he did, but then I think Draknar was like, "That's not gonna work."
Yeah, and you guys
So we
tried it,
didn't
and,
do
and
it.
it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's not even
Yeah,
a
Black
vampire,
one
so you didn't
tried
even find
anyway.
out for sure if it would work or not.
She still has it safe, so whenever you come out of your working moment, you can have it back.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. Anything you guys want to talk about? Oh my God, Hannah used a hero point.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that the first hero point in the in our two seasons?
I think it is.
No, I used some
being used,
before.
although I did kind of still suggest it be used.
Yeah, you did.
Are you aware
I know
of how
I
to
used
get
them
your?
in the.
You guys had two, right? You got an extra one from the from the questionnaire at the beginning, from the test.
Yeah.
Are you aware of how to get more hero points?
No.
You working in your complications?
You work in your complications. So if like somebody tell me one of your complications, and I'll give you.
Black gets enthralled by his HQ into inventing.
Well, we kind of did that already, but it didn't matter. If I had, well, so let's say you guys are staking out the place, right? And then Jimmy tells me that I want to use the complication where Black feels he has to go back to the lab and do work and remove himself from this situation and abandon his friends. Then I'll be like, oh, fuck. Okay, here's a hero point.
Yeah.
When you make your complications happen in the story, you get a hero point. As long as they were actually annoying. As long as they were a flaw.
Yeah.
Having it happen when there's nothing happening anymore, you're waiting to fight vampires and werewolves that attack things at night and the sun's coming out, and that's when you use it. That doesn't give you one.
Yeah,
which is why he didn't even ask. I just had it happen, you know, to try and get us started into Black's personal story.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is really going to resolve any. I mean, if we play a third season, the third season might even be about that. So right now it's just kind of, this is what Black's going through. Though I do want to do the imps thing sometime when you least expect it, like when you're fighting 200 vampires.
That's what I thought it were going to come out. I thought that's what, like, because you said the extra vampire, like a lot of vampires. I'm like, well, now they're going to get to see the imps.
Yep.
I get to see the imps.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened, and now never mind.
So that's still a surprise too. So we won't talk about it too much.
Yes.
It's just I like talking about things that sound scary when nobody knows what I'm talking about, so you get more scared. Yeah, scared. Okay. Anything you guys want to talk about or reference or remember before I cut the recording?
I don't think so.
No.
I had to figure out some cool inventions. 'Cause I mean, like the next time, I think that's next time is going to be the first time. I guess
Well,
next
yeah,
time will be the first time we use that inventing role, huh?
I don't know. You
Building
don't really
gadgets.
have any reason to use it right now. So you're just
Yeah.
working on stuff that it takes you weeks or even months to produce until you have something that you need to use it on. But you could,
Right.
I mean, you
Oh,
could be
that's-
working on something right now that does
No,
something for
you need to
vampires.
build a
Vampire detector.
vampire detection. Yeah.
If
Vampire
you
detector.
want to make
Or
and if you want to start next time with a inventor role, I don't have any problem with you spending the day putting together a vampire detection device of some kind, even if it's in your helmet. Another version of seeing, like a binoculars that lets you see vampires.
yeah.
The problem with it is you don't know shit about vampires, so it's kind of hard to make it. But the knowledge isn't all you, so I will let you do that
Maybe I could make
if
it
you
like
want to
a
do it.
sun ray.
Well, I mean, like he was thinking maybe he's like, oh, I'm gonna need a bigger gun when he saw the werewolf. So,
You
or
could
maybe
make an
something to nullify.
True,
anti-werewolf gun
true.
too if you want. You could do
Ooh,
either.
with silver bullets.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or maybe like a high frequency because he's like a dog, so maybe that'll get him to like calm down or
Maybe.
work up.
Yep. You can do
One of
anything.
the two.
I'll come up with something, and we can start. We can start Black's, Black's little focus thing. That could be our opening scene, with Black putting together some kind of a device that is either anti-werewolves or anti-vampires, because you're involved with both. So
Yeah.
you can think of what you want.
All right, I gotta go. Because I think my dog needs to go to use the restroom.
Okay, I gotta go too. I gotta get ready to go to work in the morning. Okay.
All right.
Let's
Okay, have a
stop
good
the
one.
recording.
Guys,
Good night.
Thanks for
Okay.
watching, Future Alan,
Bye.
and anybody else who managed to click that play button.